Good afternoon, people. Right, finally, one you've been waiting for, if I put it the right way. It's our friends at Camden.
It is.
Well, not really our friends, is it? That's a lie. It's a brewery in North London. Well, at least they come from North London, more than the football club that they have an involvement with. Because if you go back in time, as a lot of us know, they are Woolwich Arsenal. Anyway, enough about them. Actually, one more thing about them. Just remember that the AB InBev only use Arsenal Football Club because it makes them money. Remember that. The Arsenal fan that created Camden, the Australian, not Londoner, Australian, has long gone on his toes and took the money and run. And an awful lot of money as well. Anyway, fair play to him. Apart from being a South Londoner, absolute blinder. There's a lot of talk about these, isn't there?
Yeah, there has been. I believe people have sent them out to try. And there's been some good response, so I'm quite looking forward to trying these.
Somewhat high scores, as people were saying, but as we were saying, or as I said in the last one, sometimes a beer is going to taste better if it's free. I get that, so that means that this review is going to be totally unbiased, although we did get 30% off.
Yeah, we did.
I don't think, from what I've watched from the other three reviewers, any of their reviews were biased. I actually think they did a good job. If that's their thing, let's be honest, they do like Camden Hells.
I was going to say,
So,
this, to me, is sounding very promising.
yeah, this is good. I mean, I look at this and it's actually called Kaleido or something, isn't it?
Kaleido.
Kaleido. I think kaleidoscope eyes. Lucy in the Sky with John Lennon.
Yeah, I think that's probably how you'd say it.
I think of the Beatles. I think of John Lennon. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, being John's anniversary very soon, of course. But this is the Arch 55 series. This is the first one we're doing. We have drank two of them before, as I mentioned in the unboxing video, didn't I? Mm-hmm. We're also going to bring, as you'll have seen on the thumbnail, the Perfectdraft version. Not the version, but it's a Hazy IPA and it's 5%, so it's pretty near, just to see what we get. Right, I'll let you pour it because it's much more your thing.
Okay.
And as I say, I think they've improved dramatically, Camden. I remember going up to the brewery last August and saying to you, when we drank the Italian Pilsner and the unfiltered Hellies, why do we get all the rubbish on the Perfectdraft? That was my exact words, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's some good beers in there.
And this one, as I say, has impressed the reviewers.
Okay, so there we have it. Well, the colour on that looks absolutely amazing. It's got a wonderful sort of a peachy apricot glow to it. Nice and hazy, nice thick foamy head.
Nice small bubbles. It makes you wonder whether Camden, whether AB InBev have poached Jacob. I better check if he's all right at Hackney Church Brewing here.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, this has got that written all over it. So, what do we get on the back?
Picking up a lot of fruit smells already.
Passion fruit and mango, wasn't it? I told you this is Michelle all over.
Yeah.
Kaleido and Kaleido don't. Oh, that's a good one. And it goes on the East Coast yeast, Pilsner malt, flaked oats, wheat, Dextrin. And it's suitable for vegetarians and vegans. And it's the rotating hop series.
Okay, so yeah, the mango is definitely there. The passion fruit's definitely there. Really nice fruity aroma going on with this. And
this is this some pure. I've got to say that's pretty impressive. And remember, at the moment, forgetting about your 30% Black Friday deal, because obviously we were waiting for another delivery to do 2 offs. It's about £3 a can. Now that's not a lot for a 440ml of craft beer. Now,
craft beer.
Yeah, like it or not, I know people will beg to differ because of the AB InBev ownership, but this proves the point that Camden are still craft beer. You know, this is limited. This is the sort of thing you'd want to see on your machine. But
it is.
So we say, I'll let you go.
Yeah.
She's excited.
I am excited.
She wanted me to go first to get the froth. And we forgot the microphones, didn't we? We'll have a mic on the next one, don't worry. But we have the camera for 4K. It looks the absolute, doesn't it? Look at that, close up. Is it Jacoby? Ooh, okay.
Okay, first thing I'm going to start with is the feel on the mouth. It is nice and smooth. There's a minimum kind of carbonation, just a little bit of bubbles there. It does feel creamy. It does feel smooth. The fruit there is really nice. It doesn't taste artificial. It's coming through. I could taste the mango. I could taste the passion fruit.
Grapefruit, pineapple.
I was just about to say there is a little bit of a citrusy note in there for me as well.
It's pretty good for Camden, isn't it?
Well, what I'm really picking out with this, it's not just the fruit. There is a little bit of pininess in this. There's a little bit of dampness at the end. That hoppiness, that hoppy bite is there at the end that's balancing those fruit flavours really nicely. This is quite good.
I know.
This is quite good.
And as I say, unfortunately, I wasn't one of the chosen ones. It could be, as I say, my association with Hackney Church Brewing, or that I'm a Tottenham Hotspur supporter fan.
Yeah.
And I've panned this certain company before. But credit where credit's due.
Do you know, it might well be grapefruit. A kind of grapefruit feel that I'm
don't
getting
say
there.
it, but that's what I'm getting.
It's definitely something citrus. And it's quite a dry citrus, so it could be grapefruit.
It's actually, I was waiting for you to pick up on that. Where you get your hoppiness, and you do get that, a nice bit of it, but you get a lovely dryness.
Dry, which is
really
leads me to think that citrus taste is kind of grapefruity.
But I better get the perfect draft one. That's the point of this video.
I was going to say, this is going to be gone off one.
I'm just thinking. So what we've got now is, as you'd have seen from the thumbnail, the latest perfect draft release, which is the Camden Hazy IPA, which I didn't mind. Michelle was quite, but it is another Hazy IPA, isn't it? Oh, it looks lively. Oh God, I should have pulled that sooner. I don't know why that is. What can you say about these dodgy machines? It don't look on the same, does it?
It hasn't got the same level of haziness to it, no, nowhere near.
This hasn't got anything. I've got it down to temperature.
You hold those up to the camera and look at the difference
And this is
between the haziness.
not the first pour or anything. That's what you call a hazy drink, as you can see. That, although it is
there's a slight
haze
there,
but it's not a lot, is it, compared to that?
Between two.
5.4%, 5%. We've also got the 6% one to do, which was another hazy IPA, wasn't it?
I'm not entirely sure.
Hold on, because I've still got some of the cans here. I'm not as silly as you look. Don't you say anything behind my back. Oh, it's a hazy lager. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
that was the other one. Yeah, right, never mind. But that is another new release, which on 6% for a hazy lager could be interesting. That is kind of... It's way ahead, I would say. Absolutely not even close.
Yeah, the fruit, there's an abundance of fruit coming out of this one. Not a lot with that one at all.
They put all the rubbish on the perfect draft.
Oh.
Camden Hills. Camden IPA.
Okay, let's go and have a taste.
Camden Hills, when it first came out, was a good drink. I know, as I say, some people still like it now, but as I say, for me, that's when you're going to get your average beers, and that is average. This is different level. Like the unfiltered, we'll say we haven't done the unfiltered yet, but we did have it in the tap room. We were fortunate enough, and it was damn good.
Yeah, it's just sweet like a fruit beer. The stone fruit is there. It obviously wasn't coming through on the nose like it was on that. But yeah, there's no bite. There's no complexity to the flavours in there. You are getting the stone fruit. It just tastes like a fruit beer.
It is sweet.
And it is sweet.
What you said before. Whereas to that is absolute. I mean, when you put them together, it's completely different level.
Yeah, completely different level.
And if you think
the
about
mouth
it,
feels so much better. The complexity of the flavours in that.
there's not a lot in it. That's £3 something a pint. That's £3 for 440ml. What are you going to take? Your 440ml or your
No, I'll
pint?
take that.
0.4, 30% more.
Yeah.
You don't have to have another electric thing switched on.
Yeah.
I've got to admit, I mainly watched. I watched Baz's, and then I watched Simon's, and I thought, is Simon just going too far and buying into it?
You did say to me that they liked it. I can see why they liked it. I like it. I think it's a really good beer. I think how they're describing it is spot on. The flavours are in there. Everything is balanced out. Everything's working nicely together. It's doing exactly what it should. This is a really good beer for me, and I would be happy to pay that money for it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember we got 30% off.
Yeah.
On the case price, I don't know, as I say, what it was for the case. I think it was £20, but it was definitely less than £3 a can.
Yeah.
Either way, and if you buy them off Camden in the 6-pack, I'm sure it's £18.
It was £18.
I think. We've got to give it a rating. Obviously,
I can't remember what I gave that. I think it was
about a 7 or 6.
I think it was about 6.
A 7, I think.
Yeah, it might have been.
I don't know. It doesn't compare, does it?
It doesn't. It's not unpleasant, but it's just a fruit beer. It's not. This is
now the Arch 55 series. If this is anything to go on, it pains me to say with the Spurs thing and everything, but that's quality. And quality to what quality's due.
A very solid
I'm on an
9
8.
out of 10 for me. I
Solid
love
8.
this style of beer. I love the flavours that this is projecting. This is a really good beer. I'd definitely drink it and buy it again. It's getting a 9 from me.
Yeah, as I say, this Arch 55 series, wow. I didn't see that coming, as I say. I sort of somewhat did because of the other reviews and thought, can it be that good? Yeah, it's pretty right up there.
It is good.
As I say, it's good for Camden. It's good for the UK.
Yeah,
more than anything.
Yeah, I just like it when a beer describes itself as something and it actually is what it describes itself as.
It really is something.
And it is. And it's doing everything that it promises to do from its right up. So, yeah, I really like that.
It's a real special beer, isn't it?
The flavours in there are wonderful. Lovely balance to it.
Yep.
Really nice beer.
It's a definite yes and a definitely again. I wonder if they have it on pump like they do with the other ones. And like with some of the other places where you're getting it out of the can, you're actually getting the worst of it, believe it or not.
And I'm thinking to myself, why don't they do this on the Perfect Draft rather than that?
Oh, no.
There we go.
Right, what can we say? Thanks for watching. Do let us know what you think, if you've tried this, and so on, and that's for that.
Yeah.
One time only. Right, bonjour.